What is going on, guys? You are watching Augury AI. My name is Pierce Mondesire and we are based out in Toronto. With that being said, today's workflow is going to be exceptionally quick but very useful. A really efficient one to do. I'd say it's still fundamental in the way that it's extremely simple and basic but has a very high use case value. That's because it's going to be RAG. Now, with that being said, it's going to be one comprising of maybe around 4 nodes, 3 nodes, 1 AI agent node, 1 open router node, so you guys have some variety in picking the model, and then a simple HTTP request node to Pinecone. So this is really going to be a tutorial on how to set up and get your API key from Pinecone, as well as setting up this basic workflow that you can attach to your AI agents that is able to conduct RAG on personalized documentations from books, poems, quotes, anything like that. But I'd say really think of it in a business-centric mindset and how you can apply it to people, whether it be a lawyer or anybody who needs basically convenience, because that's what you're trying to sell in information flow within their job. And with RAG, that's a very good and easy, quick selling point that you guys could set up, and it's probably forever changing depending on the person that you guys are trying to sell this to. So with that being said, let's head into the workflow. Augury AI, let's go. All right, so guys, let's look in the workflow. Very simple, like I said before. The trigger that we have is just a N8N WeChat message node, and that's because it's just for the sake of simplicity in this video. But remember, I have a Telegram bot tutorial up if you guys want, and you guys will be able to connect that with a Telegram trigger node with a message and output it with a Telegram message node. So you can easily integrate this with Telegram. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. But besides that, let's just do a quick demonstration of it. I have a couple documents within the Pinecone assistant for this. Let's do the Q2 financial summary. So I'm just gonna copy this. And we're gonna try and get it to say this number for Q1. All right, open chat. What was the Q1 value for the Q2 financial summary? Oh, I didn't specify that it was for NVIDIA. So let's see maybe if it can work through that. If not, then I'll just have to phrase it differently real quick. Or it might be smart enough to ask me. There you go. Bigger answer than I expected, obviously because I lacked some specification. With that being said, let's check out another document. Let's go to Nike. I have a Nike one somewhere. There we go. Let's see. Total Nike brand revenues. That's an easy one. A lot more specific. And it should give us 1, 2, around 3, 4 values. Nice, and obviously you guys see that I wasn't a business major with trying to guess how many values it was supposed to give. Let's do one more example. Let's pick Google or Alphabet. Let's pick something that was in text. How much was Google Cloud's revenue increase? When led. All right, this will be the last example, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys even built this workflow in the time I did these examples. But imagine if it was just hooked up to Telegram and you were selling it to somebody who was a lawyer, maybe someone with a lot of medical information. 28%. 20, where'd it go? Oh, what would you, oh, there we go. Yep, 28%. Awesome. So there you guys go with some examples. Now let's just quickly make this workflow. This will easily be less than a 10-minute video. All right, so guys, the first trigger is going to be a chat trigger. Obviously, you can just go to your triggers, search up chat, and it'll be the first one right there. Now when we open it up, pretty standard. I don't think anything got modified. Now the next node is going to be an AI agent node. You guys simply get that from going to AI. Familiar with it by now, I'm assuming. And then just connect this simple AI agent. Now we're not going to want to switch it to define below because this is RAG. And the prompt user message, we're going to be doing that. It's going to be taking the chat input, of course. Now, Open Router. I also did a video of how to connect Open Router, or it might be in the Telegram bot hookup tutorial, if you guys were curious of how to set that up. Very simple though. Just gotta paste in your API key, not even the bearer. And you get an array of models to choose from. Now lastly, the HTTP request node. Only thing about this will be setting up your API key, guys. And of course this JSON down here. So use this tool to talk to your database. Post method. This will be the URL, guys. Feel free to pause it, copy it. Well, not necessarily, because this will be calling your assistant. So just hold off on that for a second, actually. Maybe copy everything besides the Augury AI test, because you guys don't have this API. And that will be the next thing we look at. So within Pinecone, guys, once you set up your account, the dashboard should be something like this. And right off the bat, you gotta love it when pages are this direct with showing you where to get your API key. But simply create your API key. Trying to see if you can copy it from here. And copy it pretty much once you generate it. Put it within your, make a credential for it so that's always there, that you guys don't forget about it. And we're selecting it from the predefined credential type. Of course, the generic could also be another way you guys do it, but it's built into N8N, so might as well. Definitely helps out with the efficiency somewhere in the world. And for the JSON, this is simply what we're gonna have. GPT-4o, because back in Pinecone, and I'll show you guys how to make your assistant, but go on assistant as the next thing after you get your API key. And for my assistant, it is using ChatGPT 4o. So if you guys were to change it to Claude or Gemini, you'd have to coordinate that with this JSON. But since it's on 4o right now, we're all good with that. And the search query, obviously, from AI in the schema is going to be what we want. And simply just like that, guys, that will be it. It responds back in the chat, as you guys saw. But I would say hook it up with the Telegram so that you can package it with whatever other tools you guys have attached to your agents or workflows that you're trying to sell to people. But just like that, that's simple. Boda. All right, guys, that was the quick, easy, and less than 10-minute video on how to quickly get accustomed with RAG. There's a lot more complex workflows out there. Shout out to Nate Herc. He was the one who pretty much made this workflow first, and I'm really just trying to get into a routine of making videos and as well as talk back these lessons to myself so I can get more fluent. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen Nate's, go to his page if you guys want to check out some more really good workflows. He's probably one of the first people that were really dominating the N8N automation space. I think he started around a year ago. But besides that, have a good day, everybody. Keep chasing your AI automation and anything AI or tech knowledge that's out there. Keep on learning and keep on being passionate about anything that you want to do, period. So with that being said, I'm Pierce, you're watching Augury AI, and have a good